Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Persevering with PCOS Summit live session for the end of day 2. And as you can see, I did say that I am going to have a special guest tonight. And I know you guys, I don't know what you guys were expecting. I mean, last time we had like Dr. Cindy Duke, and now we just have somebody.
Just have? Wow.
And now we have my husband, the only gentleman who is on the summit lineup.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So I didn't do any promo pic or anything for him. He was complaining today.
Yeah, I didn't get any special treatment, but I'm happy to be here. Happy to be a part of this summit. Thank you very much. I feel very privileged now that I know that I'm the only gentleman taking part in this whole thing here.
Yes.
Hi.
Being the husband of the host has his privileges.
Sarita, hi Sarita, how are you going?
Do you need your glasses?
So I don't have on my glasses. So if you see me squinting, it's partially because of the lights, and also partly because I do not have on my glasses.
What do you mean? This is our natural glow. There's no.
Yeah, well, no, this is it.
There's no ring lights.
Woke up like this
in front of us.
Yeah.
No. This is how we look at 8:34 in the night.
Yep.
So guys, before we just start chatting.
But first you have to unlock your device.
As I was saying, before we get into the chat, I just wanted to remind you guys, if you have registered for the summit, please go check your spam, check your junk email, check your promotions folder. I'm sending emails like crazy, very long emails. I'm sorry, that's just how I roll.
Good looking out, Sarita. Thank you very much.
That's how I roll. So make sure and check those folders to see if Mind of Yash has been slipping in there, because if you're not getting the videos, every day I'm releasing the videos based on the different themes. So day 1 was specialized medical information, day 2 was fertility and menstruation, and tonight I'm releasing the videos for day 3, which is exercise and nutrition, which are 2 important factors when it comes to managing PCOS and in general, your lifestyle. So the reason that I asked my husband to be part of our discussion tonight, oh yes, we definitely do, Sarita, we definitely have to lime. Oh, maybe we could come over by you. Huh? Yeah. Is because fertility and menstruation was the theme for today. And it's something I guess is part of our own journey as well. But when I get asked the question if we had trouble becoming pregnant, I'm not quite sure how to answer that. We've just been
as soon as the borders open up, Sarita, don't worry yourself.
Yes. Are we blurry? Are we blurry to you guys?
That's alright. We'll focus back.
Oh, yeah. There it is. So our fertility journey has been very tricky. When we got married, actually when we got together as a couple was when I was first diagnosed with PCOS. Strange enough. And we didn't really know how exactly that was going to affect me and then affect us. So we did a special video on my Facebook page. You could check back and see, where we talked about the whole journey in terms of emotional health, how I would have put a strain on a relationship because of self-image and self-esteem things because of PCOS and other factors. So I won't go too much into detail. I'm going to focus basically on our fertility journey. And yes, so when we got together, that's when I was first diagnosed with PCOS. So, and we didn't have any plans back then to even dream of having children at that point in time. We were just young and in love. And I joke when I tell people that excuse me, getting choked up. I joke and I tell people that when we got together, we were like, we didn't need anything else. We just needed love. We could fill our car with love and everything will be fine. And that's really not the case.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Mind you, we were coming straight out of high school, and we were very naive. we didn't know that much about the world. I mean, we didn't know that much about what it takes to maintain or sustain a relationship. So we had a very all we knew that we were in love, and I think that at that time was enough for us.
Yes. So I think when we got married, we still didn't really think we wanted to have children, and we decided when the time came that we would look at our options and see what was possible. But then again, we were now married, and so we wanted to spend some time with each other. So again, children weren't too much on our brains at that time. No.
You had other things on the brain. Enjoying our marriage.
Yes.
Not to say that you can't enjoy marriage when you have kids. It's just a different kind of enjoyment.
Okay, before he goes down that road. So when we I was basically on birth control pills, and if you're looking at the videos on the summit, that has a whole other set of effects and side effects as well. And the first time I came off of birth control, because I just didn't like taking it, I wanted to find another way to manage my PCOS.
Okay.
Yeah,
sorry,
I don't know.
It's a very tough topic.
No, this is
sinus. You just intimidated that I'm here.
Maybe.
Yeah, you don't want to share your space. All right.
We did have a false positive pregnancy test, and that's a whole other funny story as well. And we weren't at that point in time. We didn't think that we didn't really want to have children as yet. But
I don't think we not that we didn't want to, but I think we were less prepared to deal with that situation than we were when we actually said, well, okay, I think we need to bring somebody else into this equation.
Yeah. So basically we kind of, when we thought we were pregnant, we kind of came around to the idea of having a baby. And so it was kind of devastating when I did go to the doctor to confirm. And
was it ultrasound? You did ultrasound?
Yes, I did ultrasound, and I found out that it wasn't a pregnancy. It was just more of the cyst, or as Dr. Duke was saying, the egg houses appearing. So I had to kind of go on birth control again to mask those symptoms once again. But then I kept trying to be able to not have to depend on birth control pills. So I decided to come off of birth control again in December 2015. Now, my doctor told me that, once you come off of it, you're going to get pregnant right away. But that wasn't so. That wasn't so for me. And other people would say, I think you even said to me that, you were on birth control for many, many years. I think maybe like 10 years? I not 10 years at a time. I can't remember.
No, Sarita, sorry to interrupt. I don't know if you want to put that comment up there, but that's a really great question. When Sarita's asking why isn't there more birth control for men, but women have to show so much change by the added hormones. You know why? Because it's men making the birth control.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Because it's not men are not incentivized to be the ones taking the birth control. We don't have the majority of responsibility. It's not our body's changing if we get pregnant. There's a lot of things, a lot of factors that why men aren't saddled with any kind of birth control or anything like that. So
yeah, it goes back. It goes back to the patriarchal. Did I say that right?
Yeah, the patriarchal.
Okay. Culture. Honestly, and when I speak to other experts as well, they kind of go back to that as well. But what I have hope is that things seem to be changing, and they're putting a lot of focus on women's health. And when we have a lot of advocates,
they are developing some birth control for men as well.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Yeah. That's great. They need to jump on that train. You know what I mean? But just in terms of the content of the summit as well, some of the women, like say Sarah Rooney, who's a fertility care practitioner, she talks about the power in charting your cycle, not just when you're menstruating, but also the stages of your cervical mucus, and how that can kind of give you the power of knowing how your body reacts when you're ovulating, and these different parts of your cycle. So it can help you, have a kind of more natural birth control, not just like ovulation sticks, but
different
knowing.
methods of how to, the rhythm method, you
Yeah.
have other things that you could do.
Yes.
Um,
And it's not even just to become pregnant, but just for you to understand how your body works and how how you are at different points. We have another person that's going to be there. Her video is going to be released. She's an exercise scientist. She calls herself Omega Zumpano, and she talks about knowing how to
she said it's like the misery visible.
Yeah.
But not when you haven't had a child for the first time. That's like a risk I don't think anybody would want to take. Although I would like to, after we have our second child and it's a boy, is it snip snip.
Yeah.
Cut them things.
All right. Okay.
So
yes. So what I was saying, Omega talks about like knowing how to exercise during your cycle, like on which parts of your cycle you should be doing a little bit more cardio, like knowing your cycle and how your body reacts. She was talking about how you could optimize your workouts to lose weight, to feel good, to just to feel your best self. So the point is that even though there's these birth control, there's forms of contraceptives that are having these effects on women and really actually stopping what our bodies are meant to do. There are the natural ways of just knowing your body and embracing that's how it works. And it's, for me, it's been I've never explored that. As I was sharing in one of the lives, biology was not my favorite topic. It still isn't, but I'm seeing that I need to understand for myself, for my family, for my daughter, for women, for the woman I'm speaking to, because it's just so important, and not to feel ashamed and embarrassed about what our body does. It's pretty incredible what our body does. So all in all, so our fertility journey. So when I stopped birth control for the second time in December 2015, things didn't happen right away. It took a good year and a half before I became pregnant. And even looking back now, I don't even think that that's necessarily a really long time. Because I know people who try, and as my husband used to tell me, who bio, it was his favorite topic, teaching me about my body and stuff. Like saying that there's so many things that need to line up for somebody to get pregnant. So when I look back, the year and a half wasn't that long, but I was very much stressing about it. I don't know how you felt by my stressing.
Well, I think I don't know if your stress was contagious, but generally I'm not easily stressed by those things. So I was always just trying to having an understanding of how things work as well. I really tried to just be patient, try to be understanding with you also, because I know how much of a burden. Because I mean, even when we were discussing possible reasons why we probably weren't getting pregnant, I don't think you even considered that I could be the problem.
True.
And I think you were taking everything on yourself and thinking, well, there's something wrong with me, or there's me, or it's me. And it was like, well, I could be infertile. You don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not, because we have a baby. But there's so many things that you weren't considering, and so many things that you were worrying about. The worry, because I don't know if we'll get to this a little later on in the story, but the stress also kind of impedes your ability, because it messes with your cycle and how you ovulate and all these things. Yes. And even your mind frame. You're talking about training your mind, and get into that later too. I don't want to jump ahead. I don't know what she have planned. I am just a guest. But
sure,
all those things were, and I was just trying to get you in that frame of mind of, well, whatever is to happen, one will happen, and once it happens, it will be whatever God's plan was for us. So
Right.
if it didn't happen or it did happen, I don't think I would be hurt either way. And I always told her we have a lot of love to give. So if we couldn't birth a child, we'll adopt a child and it'll still be our child the same way.
Yeah. That's true. And you brought up an interesting point that I actually didn't remember about our journey. I did think that I was the problem. Because as we spoke about with Dr. Duke last night, usually when somebody says you have PCOS and they didn't rule out a lot of other things, the first thing they tell you, well, other than the weight gain thing, is also that you
Like I'm
have
watching you here and I'm watching you there as well. I don't know where to look at you.
okay, but also that you would have trouble getting pregnant. That's one of the first thing they tell you. So that could weigh on your mind, especially when you actually really want to get pregnant.
Yeah.
But I did really think it was me, because when somebody tells you that, then you're like, oh my gosh, and then you have trouble getting pregnant.
You already put
I
that in
already
your mind.
thinking me.
Not yet.
But as another speaker was sharing as well, it is trying to figure out, I think it was Dr. Siobhan Joseph, when she talks about, looking at fertility with both partners, that you need to eliminate the whatever percentage, I think 25%, as she said, could possibly be the man. And what had struck me was that a lot of times when you think about fertility and trying to get pregnant, a lot of pressure is put on a woman and not as much on the men. At least in my experience, you don't really hear, except in Friends, they both, Monica and Chandler, they both had defective.
We're gonna.
Yes.
There's a lot of Friends references.
Yes.
In
and if you didn't watch your reunion, please watch it. But that's another.
Yeah, I think we could do like a whole thing on that alone.
Yes. Well, I could have guests, and I could have people who love Friends.
Let's go back to
that. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, right.
You're
yes.
talking about men could be 25%.
Right. And when I was talking to her, I remembered that around the same time I got pregnant, he had changed his diet. So, I mean, I don't know if that was a factor, but it's just, if it's just a coincidence that it happened.
I recently became like vegan, but that back then, when we were able to get pregnant, then I cut out meat from my diet. Like I only ate fish, I cut out dairy and all those other things, and I ate a lot more whole grains, nuts, all the different things that are supposedly good for you. So maybe it worked out.
Yeah, maybe it did. So I don't really know. So when people ask me the question, if we had trouble getting pregnant, I'm not quite sure how to answer it. I just know that it was I felt very pressured about it. I felt very stressed about it. I was thankful that I had a supportive husband, but at the end of the day, when you're married to somebody who who wants to have a baby, and you feel like you're the hindrance to that, it can be very stressful. And especially when you see other people around you getting pregnant and you want to be happy for them. And I was, but at the same time you wanted that for yourself as well. Yeah. But I'm so happy for the speakers that we have on this summit, especially actually all of them, because all the themes were very very intentional for me, because it is about each area. You need to address each area to really feel your best self, especially when you're dealing with something with like PCOS. But when you listen to these ladies, you will regain hope, because people with PCOS have not been treated in the way that it should be, but that is changing. Okay, and it's not anybody's fault really. It's just how it's a very confusing and difficult thing to first of all diagnose, and then it affects each woman differently. So it's a tricky one, but when you listen to these ladies, you will see that there are so many options, more natural, effective options that you have, and they're addressing everything from your mindset to your mental health, because I think mindset was a big thing for me. And I remember when I finally kind of decided to stop stressing about it. I remember it vividly. We went to dinner September 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling him, I was like, you know what, babe, whatever is meant to happen will happen, and he's going to say, "I told you so" with his face, because he always tells me so. But I move on my own terms. Okay. And anyhow, so I told him, I was like, I'm not going to stress about this anymore. Whenever it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. And I always imagine like God was just like looking down on us and laughing, like,
look at these fools. What is supposed to happen?
I've already done it, because I was about 6 or 7 weeks. No, probably not so much. I was already pregnant. That was really early. That was like a
About 3
week.
weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was really early.
Actually, no, probably like
Because in October I was like 7 weeks, and anyhow,
Yeah, it was
but
like
it was really early.
it was like
I was
about a
already
couple
pregnant.
weeks.
Yeah.
Cause we only mapped it back when you look it back and be like,
Yeah.
yeah, boy.
All right. Yes. Yes. So
pregnant.
so yeah. So, and we have our bundle of feisty joy. If you guys have seen any clips, you will see. And she is here.
Mhm.
She was here May 2018, and everybody comes after and it's like, so when are you gonna get like her brother or another sibling? And honestly, guys, if I look back now and I could have popped one out right after, I may have, because she needs somebody to play with.
She needs some company.
I mean, when she plays with her cousin, it's like, oh yes, okay, girl. But we're thinking about it again. So I guess we'll see how things go now with the new knowledge that I have and the new options. We'll see how things go. So that was just a little bit about our fertility journey. I don't know if you want to share anything else to help the viewers.
Well, I don't know if I could speak to the guys who out there. Really try to be understanding and supportive of your partner, because we have no clue what it is like to be home. Like I look at it and I'm like, it must be so crazy to be in your world. Not crazy like you are insane, but so much pressure that you have to face just to exist in your world. And then the fact that, because I knew how much it bothered her to when we were trying initially, and things weren't happening the way, and when she sets her mind on something, she has particular expectations and she expected to happen right away. Like she wanted her body to just be like, oops, baby. And trying to get her to understand why it's not like that.
Sorry.
And then trying to understand her anxiety and to get that balance and understand why she would be thinking, well, is her problem, and is if something could be wrong with her, and her not taking my, like, you want to tell her that is okay, it's not a problem, and she's looking at you like, but it is a problem. And then you want to be like, well, it's a problem because you're making it a problem. But looking back on it now with more information that I have, and when I say hindsight is 2020, really getting an appreciation for what she was feeling at the time, and the amount of pressure that was on her and all of that, it is something that I wish I could have even handled better, to be more understanding and more supportive, because I just couldn't really empathize at that level. Like I understood, I knew she felt that way. She's trying to tell her these things and wondering, well, why is she not listening? One is not the fact that she's not listening, it's just that the immense pressure that she put on herself, and then dealing with society and all the other things, and then not wanting to disappoint me, I think was one of the biggest factors. Because even when we were younger, we always talked about our lives together and how it would turn out and what we would like to have. I mean, we had our daughter's name even before we talked about trying to have a child. So considering all of those things that were probably weighing on her mind, because we picked out our, like we said, if we had a boy, it's going to be this. If it's a girl, it's going to be this. And we're going to name them this. And we made the plans. We didn't say like next year we're going to try. But we had all those conversations. So we definitely knew that we wanted children. And I mean, we had a whole I wouldn't say a fantasy about our family with kids and all of these things, but so understanding all of that, I think as men we also have a part to play in supporting. As I know we could get frustrated, it could be tough, it's difficult to tell somebody something and mean it, or let them know like, well, I say like I'm okay, it's fine, it's not a problem, like I'm not, and she'll be like, yeah, but it is a problem. Why you not? Why you see it is not a problem? And I'll be like, but it's because I see it's not a problem.
Mm.
And to kind of find a way to diffuse your own frustration and just be understanding, they'll come around eventually. Yeah. Somebody will tell them and they'll believe that person instead of you.
He always says that because he would tell me this is about anything and not just fertility journey.
Yeah.
He would tell me, it's like, you know what, you're good at whatever it is, fill in the blank, and I'll be like, no, I'm not, and then I would go and then somebody would be like, you know what, you're really good at this, and I'll come home and be like, babe, guess what this person said, I'm really good at this,
and this is my face the whole time.
I don't know. I think he has to say certain things or see certain things in me because he loves me, But yeah.
While that is true, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. True. But you should sometimes. Not
well, one more thing I wanted to say. I don't know. I'm trying to make you cry here. While I have the opportunity, I just want to let everybody know of how proud I am of this woman. Before anybody else gets the opportunity to say it, and she believes them. She put together this summit. I mean, she spoke about it for some time, something that she always wanted to do, especially since she went on her own PCOS journey and finding information and saying that she needed to share this with so many women out there, as because the more she researched, the more she discovered that, hey, this is a serious problem affecting a lot of women. And they don't have the resources, or they don't have the information, or they feel alone, or they feel so. Creating this community, creating this summit, and really pushing for what you're pushing. I'm very proud.
She's a pusher.
I'm very, very proud to see you accomplish this. You're trying
I know. Something. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I'm very proud to see you accomplishing it, especially. I don't want to tell them how much time you take to put it together, or how you reached out to the people to get these experts to come and support you. And I'm very happy that you did, because I think it's a wonderful resource that you're providing to people. And you should definitely give yourself a pat on the back, because, yeah, there's a lot of hard work.
I just wonder, like, if there's somebody out there whose name is Pat, please leave in the comments how you feel about that saying.
Putting a pat on your back?
Because I feel like it wouldn't feel nice. Put a pat on your back.
And they like piggyback rides. Maybe that's how the whole thing comes out. It's like, put that pat on your back.
Put a pat on your back. And your name is Pat. Let me know how you feel about that saying, okay? Let me know.
But excellent work, baby. Really great job. The information is very informative, even for me.
Information is very informative.
Yeah, I'm being there and
fun of that later.
Editing the videos and seeing what was going on, I was like, wow, for real. I need to be nicer to this lady. She's going through a lot. So very, very eye-opening information, and I think, like Sarita is saying, she's also learned a lot in the first 2 sessions. So share with your friends, share with everybody. It's really, really great information that I think everybody should have, even husbands. Take it in with your wives so that you could have take it in with your partners so that you have opportunity to understand what they're going through, the kind of biology and the strain on their psyche, the effects of the effects on their self-esteem. It might bring a little bit more perspective on your situation and help you be more open and understanding and empathetic.
Nice. What did you say?
More open
More open,
and understanding and empathetic.
empathetic. Open, understanding, and empathetic. Open. Oh, you.
Ooh.
So guys, that was just a little snippet of our fertility journey. We have more to go if we do decide to we do want to have another baby, right? I don't know if that's an announcement to hear, but so it's gonna be a journey from here now to see how that works out. Let's see, Chanel. I forgot you could show do this. So yeah, Chanel, you're welcome. Oh, don't worry, girl. We're here. The content is here. Look at even like the videos that I've had on my Facebook page. They have a lot of information as well. Oh, yes, it's so important what Riga is saying because it will help out with her daughter because that's something that I really wanted out of this as well. For me to be equipped so that I could equip my daughter as well from early on because as Dr. Duke shared last night, there is a genetic factor with these things. So now I need to really not control, kind of regulate the environmental factors so that it doesn't cause the genetic factor to really pop up. Yeah. So yeah, and because Sarita has commented so much, let me give you a little shout out there, girl. I've learned so much in 2 sessions.
Sarita!
It's my girl from long time. Oh, and actually, Sarita, I meant to tell you, one of these speakers reminded me of you, Nimisha Gandhi. So check her out. She's gonna be released. Her video is gonna be released tomorrow. She's gonna talk about Ayurveda and PCOS. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. I didn't even pay him to say all of that in the end. So, but it is a lot of good information. So be sure to check out all the videos. They're available for free until midnight on Friday. We still have a lot more in store. Tomorrow is going to be day 3, exercise and nutrition. We still have mindset and mental health and self-care and confidence coming up in the next couple of days. So look up my email. I know I said 9 o'clock, but it's going to be a late because we're here and I'm not there.
She's running the whole thing herself. Like she put it together.
I have people. I have elves helping me. Okay. Oh, but before we leave, I have giveaways. The lovely Maudlin Francis of Lillian Fee, who is that company provides sustainable period solutions. She has sponsored 5 menstrual cups for the viewers.
I was not gonna ask if I could participate in the giveaways.
I didn't get one for me, I guess. And so I have some questions, but you have to be here live. So I hope we have enough people to answer the question. You have to be here live and you have to be registered as a summit participant to qualify for these prizes. So my first set of questions. So she's giving away 5 menstrual cups. So we're gonna have 5 lucky winners tonight. If I don't get 5 tonight, I'm just going to do it tomorrow night because we have another giveaway then. So I hope you paid attention to her presentation. During her presentation, she talked about 4 different sustainable period product options for the persons that could just share one each, well, not the same thing, of course. In the comments, you will be able to win one of those menstrual cups, and then I will tell you all about how you're going to redeem it. Okay, so go. There were 4 that she mentioned. I know it's 5 giveaways, so I have another question after. So if you could write in the comments one of those 4, and don't repeat it if somebody else says it. Let's see, I'm monitoring on YouTube as well. Come on, guys. I know menstrual cups are not the traditional thing, but from what Maudlin described, it's something I think we should try. I think I'm going to get one. I'm going to get one and I'm going to try it and see how it works. Because the thought of using sanitary napkins for so long and knowing the effect that it's probably having on me as well as my environment has been something that has been weighing on my mind for some years now. And I really need to take the step to make the change. So come on, guys. I'm waiting. Do you guys remember? Wait, I just gave away one. No, wait, I just gave away one.
Yeah.
Technically. So
I don't know if they're paying attention.
But let's see. That's definitely. Oh, and Terry just says this is amazing. So she uses one of the options. So guys, come on. Come on. What's the Family Feud one? So nobody want the menstrual cup? Come on, menstrual cup. Hello. Oh no! Oh gosh, that's a terrible. That's a terrible. I was just trying to give a clue.
I don't think anybody wants to drink.
Yeah, go. Okay, all right. You see, this is what's wrong with society.
You want to drink it?
I was trying to figure. I didn't look at anybody, but I just give it. Oh, Kelly, we're doing a giveaway. We're doing a giveaway. Maudlin Francis from Lillian Fee, she's sponsoring 5 menstrual cups for 5 lucky winners, but we just have to name. She spoke about 4 different sustainable period options she talked about in her video, and I kind of said one, so the person that can name one at a time, just one, will win. But you have to be registered for the summit as well as Hair Life. So that's what it is. If you want that menstrual cup. If I don't get anybody tonight, I will try again tomorrow, but I would love if you guys could try tonight. Come on, guys. I said one like a million times in this conversation. I can give another clue. Another one is, it rhymes with myriad smanty. Eh? Myriad smanty. That's one.
Kelly wants to know.
Oh, Kelly, I said so many times.
What was mentioned?
I don't know how to give another
What's
clue.
she giving up?
She's giving away menstrual. Yes, Rhea. Period panty. Yes. That's one. So Rhea, so let me write that down. Oh, shucks, Kelly. You just missed it out. But the other one, so is this going to be a clue? Is this going to have to be a clue? Come on, Kelly. It rhymes with...
I think Chanel's too late.
Oh, Chanel. Come on. There's more. Okay, there's another one. It rhymes with...
Oh, what's she giving away? 5 or what?
No, she's giving away 5 menstrual cups.
Okay.
Come on, guys. I feel like it's gonna be a new thing. That's gonna be my theme song for my game show. You
get it?
The washable ones. Ooh, I'll take that. Yes, she did talk about the reusable sanitary napkins. I think I'm not saying that right. Oh, she called it reusable.
Kelly said menstrual cups.
Oh, okay, menstrual cups. Kelly, you get one. I hope you register for the summit. No, I think I saw your name, so yeah, definitely. Kelly, Rhea. So which one so Kelly, I'm gonna give you that one for reusable menstrual pads, because she said the washable ones, and they are washable ones. So somebody else could say, there's 2 more if you're here. 2 more that she said in the thing. One rhymes well, Kelly just said the other one. So if you guys type that really quickly, you get that. And the last one, oh yay, Kelly. The last one, I'm trying to get something to rhyme with it. That's the last one is tensual tisks. Tensual tisk. Come on, guys, you can Google this. I can't believe I meant to be here just 30 minutes. Was this segment like 10 minutes long? Oh. Kelly wants to help on it. Okay, Kelly.
Somebody asked for a lifeline.
Kelly said 2. So let's Kelly pick somebody from the comments who wants a pair of pants. Oh no, who wants a menstrual cup? Guys, are you scared of the menstrual cup? I know I was scared too, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it together. Anybody else? Chanel, come on. Kelly said it. Come on, Chanel. Chanel. I still have, so that's two I give
think
away.
you just give it to Chanel because she guessed.
Yeah, yes, I'll give it Chanel. Okay, my husband is a. All right, so that's 3. Okay, so that's okay. Let me try another question then. Okay, so that's 3. We give away Chanel. You're lucky. You're gonna get 1. I think somebody else had said something earlier, so let me see if I could make sure. No, okay, so Chanel. So Chanel, Kelly, and Rhea. Nice, you got it. So there's still 2 more to give away. So I'll leave 1 for tomorrow night, and I'll just ask 1 more question for anybody who's on and who wants to try to win. We had on a very special guest last night. She is America's only dual fertility doctor and virologist. She said her navel string is in Tobago. That's you saying, right? Yeah. She's wonderful. She shares so much knowledge. If you could tell me what her name is, you will win 1. And her name rhymes with. Now, come on, you guys. She was great last night. Anybody?
Her brother is in Baku. Hey.
Rhea, you win 1 already.
Rhea can't guess. You want all the prizes, Rhea?
The Rhea is like one of my like loyalist supporters. So. But I can't give you all the prizes. I can't take all the Rhea. Oh, actually, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna count to 30. And if today's too much. Okay, I'm gonna count to 10.
It'll go like 15.
And if not, I think I would ask Maudlin to give it to Rhea's daughter. I think that would be like a nice.
Oh yeah, okay. Well then yeah, we'll just go with that then.
So okay, let's count to 10. 1.
Okay.
2, 3,
Mississippi Leslie.
4, 5. Kelisha! Thank you, girl. Dr. Duke.
Hey, coming in from YouTube. All right.
Kelisha Bartholomew. Okay, I have to check to see if I have your email. Well, if you're registered, I would have your email address. And I'll let you know how we can redeem. So yay! So thanks, guys. That segment went on a little longer than I planned, but it was fun. It was fun. And leave any comments. What do you think about if we had a game show? What our theme would be?
Theme song.
And if any pats are there again, let me know how you feel about the phrase "pat on the back." Okay. So thank you, guys. Make sure and check your emails, your spam, your promotions, your junk, whatever the folders you have. Make sure that my emails are not going there. I'm going to release the other set of videos in a little bit. So it's 9 videos this time. So I hope you guys are binge watching. So take care, guys, and I'll see you guys. I'm going to be here again 8 p.m. tomorrow night just to do another giveaway and to check in with you guys to see if you have any other feedback. So I'll be here 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Bye. Bye, guest.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
It's been a pleasure. Hope to be here again someday.
All right.